What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack. And it's over. Will Smith has officially apologized to Chris Rock for uh, for what he did yesterday, which was slap fire and all heaven and earth out of him on stage at the Oscars. He didn't do it personally. He did it via Instagram, which is what how a lot of apologies are made. That way it's public. That way it's in print. That way the message can't be misconstrued. And last but not least, don't have to face the person or talk to the person directly or see them directly. That's the new way, man. That's the new apology mechanism. Instagram. Send out an Instagram, man, and move on. Do I think that Will Smith needed to apologize? That ain't for me to determine, man. I'm a different type of cat, man. I'm going to keep that same energy type of dude. If you did all of that, you must have had a good reason. That's what I'm thinking. So why apologize for something? That to me, an apology in that circumstance shows that you did not think rationally, and that's what he said. He said he was emotional. He said that he did mention that he lost it because of Chris's joke, and he's not the person that he wants to be, and it was, said all the right things and crafted it in a way that he really tried to show contrition. But man, if you're gonna do that to me, man, I'm apologizing, man. Not me. If I was in that position and I did what he did, I want to make that clear, okay? If I was in that position and I made the decision to do what Will did, I don't think that it would take a lot for me to apologize, man, because I would have thought it out. Personally, I wouldn't have did it like that. I wouldn't have went in front of everybody, but I definitely would have been seeking him out backstage. I would have been looking for his ass after the show. Trust and believe that. It would have been one of them kind of things. But I wouldn't have put myself on Front Street like that. But I definitely would have been looking for the cat. Because at the end of the day, man, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about a lot of people with this scenario, with this whole debacle. I've learned a lot about a lot of people, and especially a lot of people that I know, and seeing their points and how they viewed this, man. And for the record, I love both of those guys, man. I love Chris Rock, man. Chris Rock he's a legend, and he's one of the funniest men that ever existed. And Will Smith is one of the most talented men that's ever been in Hollywood, from music to acting, and now he's an Oscar winner. And but I learned a lot about a lot of people, man, and seeing how they think and seeing how they went at Will for what he did. And then I'm looking at their situation and looking at the rationale behind it, and I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm a free thinker, and I think the way that I think. Because a lot of people, man, they wanted to get at Will Smith because of all the stuff that's been going on with his wife and the red table and the entanglement. A lot of people just been tired of that entire scenario, and they use this as an opportunity to strike at the brother. That's cool. I mean, if that's what y'all gonna do. But I just learned that people will make excuses for you if they really like you, man. And Chris Rock is really likable. You know what I'm saying? And he came out smelling like a rose with this situation. But I learned a lot about a lot of people, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I paid attention. I paid attention to the posts. I paid attention to the comments. I paid attention to the things that were said. And I saw people really getting out of pocket over something that wasn't even involving them, like they got slapped or like they got talked about their their ailments or whatever. Just a lot of people, man, that I learned a lot about. Okay, but it's all good. So now that Will's apologized, man, y'all ready to move on? Y'all ready to accept this apology? Like you guys got to accept this apology. That was the shit that was driving me nuts. I'm like, y'all acting like somebody did something to you. That's on Chris Rock. Now, in regards to the apology being accepted, if I was Chris Rock, if I felt that I was in the right, I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't accept that cat's apology for that, man. You know what I'm saying? That lives in infamy, man. That's on everybody's mind. That's on every server. It was on every news channel, man. You slap me in my face, man, and you apologize. But if he's a bigger man than me, I hope he accepts it. And I hope we can move forward. I hope those guys can put together a project and put this to rest. But I'm glad that there is some kind of light at the end of the tunnel in regards to this situation. But I'll say it again. I would have never went on national TV and did that as like Will did, but I definitely would. I would have bum rushed his ass backstage. He would have definitely saw me later at a party or something else. That would have happened. And if I was Chris Rock and I had allowed myself to get slapped, because I don't understand why he just stood there and let him slap him, man. Like he just like stuck his chin out and just let him slap him. That wouldn't have never happened to me, but I wouldn't be accepting nobody's apology because, why? You hit me, man. It's what you touch me, man. That's it. But it seems like these guys are two men that possibly are built from the right stuff. So, all right, man, we'll see what happens next, man. Who's the next contestant on? Am I going to have to slap a bitch? Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Salute.